Hey guys, Clumsy here. Welcome back to Clumsy Trucking Friday. How's everyone doing? Thanks for joining. Let me know if you can hear me well. Any skips? I think Jay is getting some problems. Let me know if you and others you are getting some as well. Thanks for joining, everybody. Familiar faces. Glad you could join. We're doing Hope Trucking today. Perfect timing by SCS, not only for our stream, but also for the current events in the world. Really gets you that feeling that you're involved and you're taking an active role. So awesome stuff. So who do we have? Patrick, GG. Fancy seeing you here. AJ, glad you made it. Emil, how are you? EK, hey from the USA. Thanks for joining, man. Should be a friendlier time there, huh? As compared with those in Europe, I guess. Like Barry. How's it going, Barry? Glad you were able to join. A bit late there. Hey, Alex. So did you guys manage to hunt the buffalo in the end? I think I saw something. There we go, Blah is there as well. How are you guys? Mr. First? Flying the first Scotsman? How are you? Yar Jack! Finishing her coffee then off to bed. Interesting combination. But if it works, right? Looks good. Alright. We can hear you, sadly. Oh, what a pity. Thanks for joining, everybody. I think we are caught up. Sorry if I missed someone. I'm sure I'll catch up later. Ah, Slider, how are you? Have you done any of the events? Have you guys done any of the events yet? Of the jobs yet? So we need to do 7 jobs hauling COVID-19 vaccines. And the trick is there has to be no damage. So that's going to be a very challenging thing for me. But we'll do our best. Okay, we'll do our best. Old age cancels the coffee hype. No comment, no comment. I think I've used up all of my old age jokes already in your stream. Hey, Love Juice, thanks for joining. Still doing quick jobs. Are you starting a new profile? That's why you're doing quick jobs. Did one before you went to bed last night. Oh yeah, perfect timing. Alright, let's start it up. We are driving, at least initially, with Viper's Peterbilt 389 today. She recently updated it officially for 1.39. So that's going to be nice to check out. But before that, let me try something. Clean it up. Starting from scratch. Oh, nice. I can relate finally with the new season we started. You guys using any traffic mods? I won't be using any today because adding traffic mods makes the AI go berserk. And I don't think I want to risk it. Getting into some traffic accidents because of funky AI logic messing up the loads. That's my excuse. So in terms of mods, there's not really anything new. Well, Cummins N14 will be the engine we'll be using today because it received an update from Zeemod the other day. He did some more tweaks with it, so let's check if we'll like it better, even better than before. And then this one, where is it? There we go. The one from Viper is now officially for 139, so you don't need the custom fix anymore. Before there was an unofficial fix that someone made in the community The only problem I have with the Viper's Peterbilt is the paint job or lack thereof. I haven't found any nice ones yet. I tried looking for one a while ago. But yeah, let's load it up. So I tried to change the paint job to make it match the color of the trailer. I just eyeballed it though, so I'm not sure if it matches. We'll see once we get to the trailer, but I did find a job. We're starting off in Utah, I think. Edge of Utah in Moab. Moab probably. Eastern Utah. Going to cross over into Colorado soon with this job that I found, if it works. Hey Mike, glad you made it today. Nachi, how are you? You have not got World of Trucks account. You can create one, it's free. Is anything, do you need help with that, or any reason why you don't want to create one? There we go. Peterbilt 389. 389er. Too much flight sim. Robloxians, good morning, afternoon, evening. How are you? There we go, there's the truck. The beautiful Peterbilt 389 with the old version dashboard. This is my favorite version of the dashboard. The newer one is a bit weirder for my taste. Okay, let's hear the engine. Hey Cold, how's it going? Having episode numbers, yeah, I know, right? It's been a while. Okay. Now I don't have my volume maxed so that you can still hear my voice. So you'll have to be hearing this very well. Very subtle starting sound without it maxed. Have a good night, Jack. Continue recovery. You sounded very good a while ago though, so great to hear that you're recovering well. Hope the vitamins are helping a lot. Have a good one. I like that. Staying up a lot recently, aiming to get your thesis done by the end of the month. Wow, super productive. Awesome stuff, Barry. Good luck. Alright, let's get to the job first. .379 with some 389 parts. Actually, yeah, that's something I'm always confused with. How do you determine if it's a 379 or 389? Is it mainly with the hood? Because the name of the mod itself is 379/389. Cast trailers in ATS 2? Yes, I believe so, at least in the main profile. They still work pretty well and they're getting updated in the Steam Workshop automatically. Now, one second, this is actually the way we should be going. Just wants me to make a U-turn, I think. Unless I missed a turn a while ago. Got a link to the mod, there you go. Just look for Peterbilt by Viper. .379 has the square type of headlights. I think you can also change the headlights in this truck. So that one, is that square or is that round? I actually can't even tell. It looks like both. In terms of graphics mods, still JBX. 389 headlights. Ah, I see. So we can call this a 389 then. Decent trailer mods to use. Alex would probably be the best person to ask. Or maybe not, because he would point you to payware stuff. Those will be great trailers though, no doubt. Hey Heroic, how are you? Side panels on the 379. Panels are straight in line with the hood. Side panels. What is the side panel? Straight in line with the hood, like this one? Or is it nearer the hood, the side panel? I also like how the cables are stowed neatly when there's no trailer. Nice name. Mrs. Clumsy. Should we test if she's Mrs. Clumsy? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Hey Mickey. ATS in VR. Oh my goodness. Wow. Can only imagine. Great to hear you're enjoying it. Oh, I love those 3D logos. Reminds me of P16. Model is very inaccurate. Yeah, probably that's where John Ruda would come in. You want the accuracy. I still have to buy that though. .389 hood is longer. Wow, I can't even distinguish those differences. You guys are good. Near the hood, side panel, like almost right beside the cab. Okay. Goodness, so many different intricacies. There it is, there's a trailer. I think the color is kind of matching, kind of. Hey, drive safely. How are you? Have you done any of the events yet? Freightliner FLC by XPS, that's a great truck. Yeah. And as always, anything that XPS does looks great, and the optimization is fabulous. Let's line this up properly. The field of view on the side mirror is very good. Perfect for backing up like this. That being said, I don't have an excuse if I don't match this in one go. There we go. Yeah, the field of view plays a huge role. The Volvo FH, in comparison the default side mirrors, the field of view is so bad. That's perfect. Oh, kinda-ish, we can live with it. But the wing is perfect for the trailer height. Love it. Right. So let's look at the map where we are. We're in, I would call it Moab. You guys correct me if I'm reading that wrong. And we'll be delivering this to Montrose. Montrose? You get what I mean. 138 miles. No damage. Should be no damage. Wish us luck. Still has sounds when you let go of the accelerator. I know, right? That is my #1 pet peeve when it comes to default SCS sounds. I was doing episode 2 yesterday of season 2 ATS 2. So many 2s there. But we are going to be driving the Renault Range T, and when I loaded it in initially, I didn't have any mod for it. I tried out the default sound for like a second or so, stepped on the accelerator, let it go. Wow, didn't see that car at all. Goodness. Sound suddenly vanished, and I quit the game and looked for a mod immediately. So yeah, that's the #1 thing I could not stand with the default SCS sounds. The cutting off when you release the gas. Can I take a photo here to start things off? For good luck, maybe. Don't jinx it. We almost lost the job already. Even before going out of the building. My goodness, oh, that looks great, doesn't it? Guys, it is Mrs. Clumsy. She messaged me. She's watching the stream. You guys behave. I think she's a bit more free at work today. She's not too busy. You saw the car? Oh, cool. Yeah. Everyone, be on your best behavior. Just kidding. From where to where? Moab to Montrose. Sorry if I butchered those. Maybe not as much as I butcher the Polish or other European city names at least. Carl's Jr. Nice to see real brands at least. Very familiar ones. Do you guys still have lots of Carl's Jr.'s in the US? Here in Singapore, I think there's only like 1 or 2 branches left. Not many. Hey Tom. Huge discount on Dovetail games. Oh no. Scotsman already has all of them. No money. Twitch user help me get your new computer working. Ah, so you got the adapter. So that's like from HDMI to VGA or something similar. Nice. How nice of that guy. Whoa. Someone messed up. Anyone need a shower? That's pretty cool. We don't get that often. Carl's Jr. is regional. Ah, so it depends on the area. I see. I do like this engine. It's not overly loud. It doesn't scream at you. But when you want it to scream, when you want some oomph, then you just let go of the gas, make sure the engine brakes are on, and then you get all that roughness you're looking for. Perfect. Bridge shot, guys. Colorado River. Of course, why not? I love that fade out effect of the engine sound. Came with Fmod. Very nice touch by SCS. Also, do you guys notice the new lighting that they were using when they showed the Hauling Hope event? That is pretty nice looking. It actually reminded me a bit of Project Next Gen's, guys. In a good way. Speaking of Project Next Gen, it got an update. 0.9 now, the payware version. Unfortunately, I think the problem is still there. It looks good overall, but I think the exposure problem is still there. Sometimes the truck gets too dark, everything gets too dark because the skies are too bright. Carl's Jr. and Hardee's are the same. But Carl's Jr. is in the western US and Hardee's is in the east. Ah, I didn't know that. I've never tried a Hardee's. I've never seen that even. Probably doesn't go to the Asian region. Maybe that's strictly in the US. Hey Maniac, thank you. GG, thanks for subbing, man. Appreciate it. Came out of nowhere. Thanks and welcome to the community. Hope you're enjoying your stay here. Make sure to join Discord as well if you're not there yet, so you get the full perks. Access to the Cool Kids Club channel. Vlad, did you lose your access already? I remember you had like a grace period even after the sub ran out. Thanks, Alex. Glad you caught me, Maniac. Do you live in Europe? Somewhere where it's not convenient with the time? Can imagine that. Your graphics look trash when you go to anywhere in the Sierra Nevada. Why is that? Interesting. I haven't heard that before. Hey Juan, how are you? Hey Geek Squad, where are you flying to? Don't remind him. Hey Mark. Oh, drive safely. As drive safely would say. Better safe than sorry. Cargo integrity is more important than getting there as fast as possible. Defensive driving. I have to do some Filipino defensive driving here. Flying to LAX, nice. Must be a lot of traffic there. How do the flights look in the US now? You guys probably have domestic flights already, but international flights, is that a thing as well? And that is sounding good. See lots of people around you. I can imagine. Very famous airport. Not as busy as Atlanta though, I would assume. Oh, that reminded me of our flight 2 days ago. My goodness, I absolutely enjoyed that flight. Sorry about the lack of communication though, the interaction with chat back then. The focus was really... most of my concentration was really required with... Whoa. Keeping vatsim. Keeping in touch with the controllers. What was that? This one? Probably. Yeah, like the... what do you call that? The sleepy area. The thing that sounds off. That's definitely new. Care of drive safely. I think that was what he was talking about. Very nice. Really wakes you up. If you're feeling a bit groggy, you start veering off. Yeah, that will surely waken your senses. Everybody, welcome to colorful Colorado. Having a beer, I think I'd be happy to enjoy. Still not finished with it. Yeah, really enjoyed that one. Hoping for more flights like that in the future. So immersive with the vatsim community, with all the different controllers and pilots flying around, being in the same area. Very nice. Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah, they still haven't removed that 65 mile per hour limit when you're doing a World of Trucks contract, which doesn't really make sense when you're in the US. I think 65 miles is what, 90 kilometers per hour, probably the same limit in ATS too. Bit weird. That's okay. Also, one thing I noticed, I'm not sure if I just missed it. You guys remember if there's like an onboard computer option for Viper's 389? Because right now you can't see my digital speed, no gear indication, none of those, like the fuel economy. Like other trucks usually have like a separate onboard computer that you can add. I didn't see one for this one though. Are there any airport deliveries? Yes, Caden is actually here. We even have what's his name, Lucifer in there. The horse, the blue horse. If we're lucky, we can find a job going there later. Let's target that. Let's try and go to Denver International. That would be a nice mini goal. But then it would highly depend on what jobs are available, so we'll see. And when it comes to me, in my luck or lack thereof of job generation, cannot expect much, to be honest. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, the beer is the real winner there. EA Play is on Steam now, 99 cents first month. What is EA Play? Is that like Xbox Game Pass but for EA games? What map mods would you recommend for ATS? Sierra Nevada, definitely. Yeah. Stop. Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, I like that. I like how those brands look. You guys know which mod is doing this specifically? I think I have a couple of real company mods here. Exclamation point mods would have them all. I'm just not very familiar which does what exactly. But if you look at exclamation point mods and go to the companies section on the ATS tab, then you should get all these. Very nice, I like it. I know all these brands. For a change. Mexico Extremo is nice, but I would watch out. Or actually, is that Viva Mexico, the boat? I try to stay away from Mexico because of that. But yeah, Sierra Nevada definitely. What boat? That's the right answer. Bellingham Improvements is nice as well. I think its name, yeah, that's a new name. SCS Improvements. Those are the ones I have with me right now. Chihuahua, Mexico Extreme. Well, Chihuahua is the new Mexico Extreme. It's the payware version of Mexico Extreme. So Chihuahua, Sierra Nevada, Pro Mods Canada, and the SCS Improvements. And I think those should all be updated in the mods list. Where should I be going? Here, right? Yes. Oh yeah, Pasmod. That's a good call. Pasmod. Can't recall if I have the new version here. Is it still 1.4.0 or something? Or is there a newer one? This is the sign that people were reporting were a bug. But actually it's quite real. This is really how it looks, they say. Kinda makes sense. Doesn't look nice though. Hey Richard. How are you doing? Glad you could join today. Extended to mid-Feb in Germany? Ah, I see. Initially it was only until end of Jan, right? I heard from my colleagues. And of course we'll take a bridge shot here. Alaskan Ice Road in Australia. Oh yeah, those are some exotic maps. If you're looking for something different, those will definitely fit the bill. Oh, nice sunset there. All in hope. 1.4, there you go. Right mod order. It's not that particular, and I think Sierra Nevada has, if you look at the Team Reforma site, the Duda one, the Duda one website. But if you go to the mods list, click that, you'll go to the Team Reforma site where you can download. But there in that same website, there is a how to install. And I believe the load order is there. It might even include when you have Pasmod. You can check it out. And if not, it should be in the Pasmod link. So the link is also in the mods list. So most of the load orders, guys, they're there somewhere. You just have to look harder because they're not that obvious, unfortunately. So a bit tricky, but they're there. Thanks for subbing, Barry. 9 months. Goodness, stay safe there, man. Hope the numbers get better soon. I heard that, yeah, in Europe the numbers are not very good right now. The second wave is a lot more intense than the first one. But yeah, thankfully we now have vaccines rolling out bit by bit, so hang in there, guys. Let's all hope that this gets over soon. Where's the emote? Good question. Sure thing, one. Do I have a Hungarian accent? Has anyone heard how Hungarian accent speaking English sounds like? Do you get my statement words? Because I've had some people ask if I was Hungarian, or maybe do I look Hungarian? I don't know. I have no idea. I like the look of this traffic light. Very custom looking. Hungarian? I know, right? It might be because of that clickbait video that I made. A clickbait video, my secret to realistic graphics. I used the Hungary map there. And because I used the Hungary map, people were assuming I was Hungarian. At least that's what they ask in the comments. Yeah, by the way, I didn't catch that conversation. It got moderated. But maybe you guys can tell me the summary. So I think there was a conversation in the Discord server the other day about views, subs, comparisons, and whatnot. I don't know. Let's see. Main Street. Where are we? Should be here almost. Okay, good. I look and sound like a Hungarian. Okay, thankfully there's a kappa there, otherwise I would have believed it. Hey Lucy, how are you? What truck are you driving? Oh, and if you were to compare Viper's 389 with John Ruda's, how would you... Yeah, how would you compare that? Only Jay managed to read it. Okay, next time I might be able to catch up. Stuck with Ruda's glider. Is that a 389? The glider? Because the highway killer is W900, right? In these names, highway killer, glider, is this only like branding from John Ruda, or do the actual trucks really have like this kind of variant? Since I'm not familiar with the different variants that they have. Oh, Taco Bell in there, Dunkin' Donuts. I love the company names. Really makes it feel like the US. Adds so much to the game. And you have that beautiful mountain overlooking the entire thing. Oh, amazing. Viper's 389. Ruda's. Oh. So Pinga also has a 389. Is that also payware? Yeah, I always keep forgetting about Pinga. I remember I tried this W900 once. I think it was good as well. Pretty darn good. And that's saying a lot. Because comparing it with John Ruda's, and it's still great. Even better. That's saying a lot. You have Pinga 389. How do you like it, Geek Squad? Was for free. Payware. Far more options than Ruda's. How does the performance look? Is it also a bit of a frame hog? I guess it depends who his modeler is or how the models are made. how do we park this thing? I guess we can blindside it a bit. Come from the left here. Doesn't lag for you at all. John Rudas, you lag a bit. That's saying a lot then. Might be more optimized. 3090. Did you order one already, Alex? Now, where could that be? There it is. Not the best positioning from my end, but I think we can make it work somehow. Doesn't lag for you either. Is that because it's a 3090 already? Kinda eager to give it a try. Nice. This is Vipers. I still haven't bought anything. I think I'll wait till February before I buy anything. Any new payware truck. Yeah. Can't find a 3090 in here, so it's still scarce, huh? Does that look good? I think it has promise. I think we're going to hit this left side though if we don't do anything drastic. One sec. Try see. Not the best looking positioning there. Let's adjust. It sounds a lot gruffier with the windows down, huh? Very nice. But yeah, the field of view on the mirrors are very good. We at least have a chance of reversing this by looking at that. Simple? I'm actually not sure. It's been years. But I'm not very good at milestones. Maybe 2016? Okay, let's have a look again. That is pretty promising. I think we have to turn a bit sharper. So, problem is I can't see anything anymore. Close. We'll have to adjust a bit. That's okay, take it easy. Better that the vaccines arrive safe and sound. Don't rush it. Come on, ding. There we go. Alright. Oh, when did I start today? Depends how you look at that question. Ah, okay. Yeah. There should also be a timer now, I think. If you look at the bottom of the screen, I think there's a running timer now on the uptime. I think Twitch added that recently. Physical mirror thing. Yeah, it's much better, right? The field of view becomes a lot better. A lot easier to maneuver. You get that depth perception, proper depth perception. Looking good. That's one down, hopefully. There we go. Let's look for the next one. One division. That looks like a pretty interesting... One second. I can take that short one to Durango. I think we'll be going through the... What do you call this? $1 Million Highway or something through here. I saw the trailer for WandaVision. It looked very interesting. Not your typical superhero series. Very creative. Meh. Yeah, me too. Really like this event. It's very timely, it's very responsible, gives awareness, and you really feel like you're contributing. I also like the reward. I'm looking for the accessory. It's something I would really like. I like the color. I like that it says hope there. It has like a, what they call, medicine logo at the bottom. I like it. Yes, I saw that. I finally saw a banner with Disney Plus sometime in Feb. I might try to subscribe, if not for just The Mandalorian. But I think once I subscribe, it's going to be like a quicksand. Once you subscribe, you can't go out because you'll find so many other shows. And then that means my number of subscriptions will increase yet again. I think that's the problem we have these days. Too many subscriptions. Alright, off we go. Or I think it's better if you sleep first. What time is it? 8:30. Yeah, might be better. Yeah, I remember we were talking about that sometime last year. We were hoping for an event like this. It's great that they're thinking about it. And yeah, very timely with the vaccines rolling out in reality. Who was that? Was that Panda? Someone mentioned something about how perfect it is, like in India's case, where vaccines are getting rolled out in whichever medium, whichever way possible. Bicycles and whatnot, just to get to where they need to go. 10 shows from Marvel, oh no. It's going to be cheaper. I think so. Yeah, I doubt I'll be able to get rid of Netflix though. It has so many other good shows in there as well. We'll see. We'll see if I can stretch my budget yet again. J-Hope. Mrs. Clumsy is still here. Oh yeah, that's one more reason. J-Hope is one of the members of the BTS group. He's my favorite among the 7, so the Hope accessory is actually fitting in more ways than one. Now where can we sleep? 1 second. There is something there, but it's in the opposite direction. Yeah, I think I would prefer sleeping first. After all, it's not really, don't really need to rush. There's a Ford there. So we turn left instead of right for now. Scania 143M, nice. Which Scania 143M is that? Is that by Equalizer? Because I remember, I think it was Muhammad was working on a new 143 as well. But that was still work in progress when the last time I checked. I would love to go back to a 3 series again. If it was updated properly, that might be a very good truck for our Season 2. Second-hand old truck. Perfect for those who are starting out. Gets the job done. Gives you a classic feel at the same time. BTS. Equalizer, I see. Mango has done a fresh page for it. Cool, I'll have a look. Is that in the SCS forum thread? I remember Equalizers has a thread there, but the last time I checked it was still for 135, I think, so pretty outdated. Glad to hear that someone updated it now. Yeah, everyone is hoping. Every downtime leads to 140. Everyone is excited for it. Yeah, it's too early. And I don't think they will, like, even if they're planning on releasing 140 or having 140 on open beta, I don't think they need to get a downtime on the servers, right? If it's still just open beta. Because the World of Truck server will be on a different version on the beta. So they won't be touching the live version that we are all playing in until the actual 140 is ready to be fully released. I like that. Is that KFC? It is. Cool. I like all these brands. Okay, let's sleep here. Let's just reverse out later. Crazy Mango. Ah, there you go. Mohammed version is a different model, I see. That would be great. How does the sound sound? Sorry. How does the sound, guys? For lack of a better term, for those who've tried it. Ah, perfect. There we go. Good morning, everybody. Still loving JBX. Until 140 comes out, I will be staying with this mod in ATS. Don't think I like it. Why not? Is it not Crash Bomb level? Yeah, I can get a bit picky sometimes with the sounds. Not sometimes. Quite picky. Do we need fuel? Where's the fuel level? More than half, 3/4 of the way, right there on that dial. Yeah, what JBX will do with 140, I'm sure he'll find a way to still have something, you know, make it work with 140. But what other things can he add? For sure, skyboxes can be a thing. We'll see. But yeah, it might not be as essential anymore, depending on how good the default graphics becomes. If we are sticking to the rules here, is it legal to turn left here? I have my doubts, but let's just say no one's looking. Oh, nice trailer. Like that smiling car. Dayton Freight. From. Awesome. Thanks, Alex. I'll have a look. That would be a pretty strong candidate for a first truck. Although first truck, it will be a while before we get there. Skyboxes and reflections, yeah. It would be legal. Ah, okay, nice. When would it not be? The double stripe thing? So that's why the GPS was allowing me to turn left. Nice, that's accurate. Whoa. Felt like we rolled over something. Hopefully that's not one of the vaccine crates. Let's stay in this lane. Awesome stuff, simple. No pressure. More than welcome to do so. Turn off the rain physics on NL. Slipping and sliding all over. Well, the physics is not really part of NL. The physics is part of default SCS. They added that feature in one of the recent versions. But yeah, I don't know of a way to turn off that physics. So even if you play with default weather, that should still be there. I like the sounds of a new 143M. Nice. I'll take a look at it as well. Because of Flight Sim, yeah. Kind of focus on them more, huh? After getting exposed to Flight Sim. I am running on Ultra, kind of. But I'm using some third-party tweaks. NVIDIA Profile Inspector. For me, the graphics is much better with those tweaks. Some people will disagree, but yeah, it's a matter of taste kind of thing. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this looks. That's why I can't let go of JBX now. Before, I wasn't so much a JBX fan because it was too Instagrammy for me. Now the colors are a lot more natural, even if at some times there's still that kind of filter. But yeah, for me, that looks great. Yeah, no doubt about it. Didn't see the recommended speed here. $138. There you go. Different tires. Does that have an effect? I actually haven't looked at it that way before. I remember, yeah, when you go to the config option, you see that the tires have like stats, right? The sounds, the grip. But I didn't really think they would have an actual effect. That would be great though, if it really did. Oh, and we know what's really great? This view in front of us. Reminds me a bit about Zeemod in a way. Sorry, not Zeemod, Pomezania. Sounds like. I drove through the new area of Pomezania recently. Looks even better. Let's take a photo here. Yeah, you'll have to catch up on new features. Too much trains. Too many trains. That's good, man. All good. That's why we're here. Keep to update each other on the happenings. Hey, Supreme Boomer. How are you, man? Yeah, glad you managed to join. Doing good, man. Doing good. Enjoying this new event. Very timely. Very responsible. Very all the positive things I can imagine. Okay, let's behave here. Caribbean map. I don't think I have. Is that the one? No, I think I'm linking it to something else. Is that the one with the ferry in Miami? I think I tried that map, but I got a lot of bugs with the AI in the first release. And there was a bit of, how do you say, popcorn event in the forums, so I tried to stay away from the map. If you guys know what I mean. That's the one. Ah, okay, yeah. So I wasn't very... I think it was still in raw development at that time. So I'm giving it time to mature more. Maybe in more ways than one. Alright, simple. Thanks for dropping by, man, and thanks for letting me know about the 143. Let's check it out next time. Beautiful view here. This is why we enjoy Colorado with these sites. So good. Schedule has been opposite of my streaming schedule. I can imagine. Sorry about that. Glad you managed to do it today, to join today. Look familiar, Alex? Blah. 7 to 8% grades. That seems steep. Didn't the main guy get recruited? Kirill recruited by SCS? Yeah, that's our conspiracy theory. But that's all it is at the moment, a theory. Or wishful thinking, more like. Because we're really hoping that Kirill isn't out of the trucking community. He's a great asset to the community. And it would be a shame if we lost him completely. So everyone is wishing that he is still with SCS, or that he is now with SCS. So even if he stopped modding, he's now going to release official content. That's the hope. Hence, Hope Trucking. Used to live in Colorado. Do any of the places look familiar? Do they ring a bell? Oh, slow down, slow down. Love the look of this place. Is this the waterfall? I think it is. Let's take a photo here again. I remember driving through Colorado the first time and seeing all this. Still as amazing as when we first drove through it. Oh, that looks great. Even from this angle, that looks great. The only thing is the chrome on this 389 is a bit dark, isn't it? Not very chromy, like the black chrome kind of thing. I think there are some mods in the Steam Workshop that fix that, but it is a bit weird, the reflections. Best DLC so far, definitely agree. There's the waterfall. Bit sneaky, kind of past it. A chrome fix. I think I saw that in the Steam Workshop. I didn't pay it any mind though, because I didn't know. I didn't realize what it was referring to, but now I do. Man, that looks great, doesn't it? That looks great. Oh man, amazing. Love it. Idaho and Colorado. That's okay. By the time you have enough funds, they will be on sale. I mentioned that last time. That's one of the advantages if you're not up to date. When ignorance is bliss. By the time you are feeling like you want to be up to date or you want to catch up, things you're catching up on are much cheaper. It's a very economical way of keeping up with the games by not keeping up, if that makes sense. This is very accurate. Didn't include your hometown, but you got the entire state still. Awesome. That is great to hear. Yeah, with the other people from Colorado that I've been asking, I think like Downtown is from here as well. He is praising it, and if a local is praising, if it's praising the location, then that really says something, doesn't it? Because oftentimes that would be the true test if a place is accurately made. The locals would definitely notice the quirks. Speaking of being a local, I don't get to experience it that much, so I was really happy to see. I shared it in the Flight Sim channel, Cloud Surf Asia Simulations. The map makers, the scenery makers, they released their Singapore Changi Airport in Flight Sim 2020. It looks great. It looks great. I think it's around 15 USD. I'm thinking of buying it. Maybe we can do an episode there. I can tour you guys around. And it made me recognize many of the places. It made me a bit sad because it's been a while since I went to the airport. It's been a while since I traveled. I think it's been a while since anyone has traveled, right? So at the very least, we can still go virtually. I don't get that experience often of recognizing things in real life. So at least now I can relate a bit how it feels. Thank you for following, by the way. I think I heard the chime. Feel free to join us in chat. The guys are friendly most of the time. Kinda-ish. Oh, there you go. Hey, Ocean Beach. Thanks for joining. And thanks for joining us in chat. Thanks for the follow. Some say it looks like PNG. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of as well. Especially with that screenshot with the Hope Trucker accessory. The skies looked very much like Project Next Gen. Because I just drove with Project Next Gen that same day. I recorded an episode. It will be coming out later in the YouTube channel. So my memory is still fresh, and then I saw the screenshot. I was like, this kind of looks like PNG. Here, let me catch up with chat. One fix, get through the Ruda's 389. Yeah, I think I definitely will get one of those, but I'm just not sure if it's going to be Ruda's or Pinga. What's your experience been with Pinga, Alex? Does he reply quickly? Like, how is the how would you say, because it's not only the product, right? It's also the service. Does he reply quick? Is the response rate acceptable? Because unfortunately there are some payware with great products, but the after sales support can be a bit wanting, can be a bit lacking. John Ruda so far has been very responsive. Like, he replies like within a day or so. I interact with him via email, and that's been pretty good. Damien from Project Next Gen can be a bit finicky depending on his work schedule. I think he can reply super fast or super slow. Depends if he's busy. EVR has a problem with that. I think it's the volume. I think it's busyness as well. I've received some comments, some emails asking me to follow up on their behalf because EVR hasn't been replying to them. So that can be a bit tricky. Aurora, Colorado and Metro Denver. Brighton East Farms. Good stuff, guys. So is that close to each other? Those two? Thanks for following. Welcome to the channel. Join us in chat as well if you're in the mood. Doesn't update his mods quite as quickly, but it's not too bad. Ah, that's good. So as soon as you buy, how do you buy it? I guess it's a website kind of thing, but does he email you the files manually, or is it all like integrated with the website? Red Mountain Pass. It's interesting how all these different payware stuff happens. You get a view of how the different e-commerce levels are. Seller fee. Sorry, I'm not familiar with the site. I guess I'm assuming that's a big site for selling stuff. Like Gumroad. Gumroad, I think I've heard of. I think the Singapore airport that I mentioned is being sold on Gumroad, although I haven't tried either personally. You get the link instantly via email. Ah, perfect. Yeah, that's great. Just like, what is this thing that ProMods is using? Pay to load or something. I forgot. That's nice. Yeah, that means, yeah, you really don't have to interact manually. So there is minimal downtime, lag with it. Cool. I'm looking for a next truck to buy. The 389s are tempting, but I'm also thinking maybe it's good to go for a different model altogether, you know, to get really a fresh truck. Because yeah, Viper's 389 might not be as good as the others, but at the heart of it, it's already a 389, so you already have some kind of 389. So maybe if I'm going to buy a truck, might as well buy a brand new one that's not familiar in any way. Can be something like that maybe, but we'll see. Depends how tempted I get. Runaway truck ramp here. Awesome. Thanks, Alex. I'll go window shopping. Key Shadow Walker. All around 30 USD. They're very nice. Is that for ATS? I think many of the payware trucks are American, aren't they? Capitalism at its finest. I like it. But yeah, I'm all for it. If they deliver, I'm more than happy to pay. Hey, Omisake. Hope I read that right. Watching my vids for a long time. Oh, that's great. Thanks, glad you could join the stream. Is the timing very uncomfortable for you? Where are you from, if you don't mind? Support-wise, it's much better for ATS Pay mods than it is for ETS2 mods. What ETS2 payware mods are you guys familiar with? I don't know of many. I can think of one. Was it Fred Scania? I think that became payware, right? I think it's a great product. But when I visited the Facebook page, I got kind of scared. So I tried to stay away from it for now. But I think the truck itself looks amazing. And if you're a fan of Scania, I don't think you can get any better than that. Yeah, I'm not familiar with many modders who sell payware stuff for ETS2. Well, John Ruda is one. He has the Scania T, right? The Torpedo. I think one other truck as well. Ah, Canada. Awesome stuff. Well, glad we got each other, man. We have some Canadians here as well. Whoa! Apparently. Oh crap. Fine to get a red signal offense. I was planning to do a left turn there, but I apparently missed my turn. Crap. Blinkers. Does no one hit me? Hopefully the AI will still stay away. 1 second, guys. I'll get back to you guys in a bit. Just clean this up. Causing a lot of ruckus in here. Okay, I think we can manage that. Like that one. No, that's still good. Mac F700. Oh, Mac. If Rohan were here, we'd be screaming. Hey Spy, how have you been? It's been a while. Glad you could join. You buy it for ATS and ETS2. Wait, so you buy it separately? Wasn't it like one package for both? I didn't even realize. I actually never tried. I never tried using it for ETS2. Ah, combined. Okay, good. Because that would be a bit questionable if you would need to purchase separately. Hey man, welcome back. How have you been? What have you been up to these days? It's only truck, US truck for ETS2, yeah. Hey, is that a sub? Thanks for subbing, Omisake. Appreciate that. GG, man. Make sure to also join us in Discord. Get the full benefits. Access to Cool Kids Club, direct file uploads, and stuff like that. A fancy purple color in your name. be okay, I think. Keep it safe, keep it safe. So let me guys know if you prefer changing trucks, okay? You can change trucks to a Classic XL, to a W900, to the Cascadia. But if there's no specific request, I'll be keeping this one. Just let me know. Looking good there. Nice parking for a change. Thanks, Alex. Alex started streaming? Oh my goodness, run! Classic XL gets your vote. Oh, I like the sound of that. Okay, what engine? Any request on a specific engine? Ah, I see. Classic XL, any other requests? Hope it doesn't crash. There you go. Oh, the Classic XL. I think this is the most... Oh, and by the way, thanks a lot for the tip, Lucy. I forgot to update you with the company thing. I updated it, the file. Kind of works. Thanks for that. So you can add your own company logo. Where is it? If I can find it. It's hard to find that dot though. I think it's this one. Ah, there you go. Custom, your logo. Cool stuff. Now, can we get something different? Take a bit of a break here. Something simple. Would be nice if we got a job with it. Okay, let's go with this color. Make that white. And then color this one. Actually, that kind of looks nice, doesn't it? Let's get that here. Apply. Just I'll apply a bit of a different shade, maybe. That one, different shade. Like that. Very clean looking. Guys think. Not too shabby. For a change. The white might be a bit too bright though. Let's make it a bit gray. Might be overexposed. So let's make it that way. Okay. Engine wise, this has the DD60. Oh, let's stick with the DD60. Why not? Still Christmas vibes here, and you can see it's so zoomed in. I think I'm using triple monitor goodness in here. Triple monitor setup, so the field of view is very small or very narrow. Yeah, NL will, I think, have to retire when 140 comes out. Oh, that looks like it hurts. See that blank pizza, anyone? Let's keep the pizza there. All the different accessories. I can go with that. And then, do we have home trucker here for now? Not sure if he put that in. I think he should have. Don't see it though. Oh, there's nothing. It's not compatible. Okay, that's fine. Let's leave ATS there. Okay, looks good. Over on this side. Colors. Carbon. Aluminum. Oh, Jack isn't here anymore. Would have wanted him to pronounce this. Aluminium, was it? Let's go with that. Keep it as is. Okay, I need to change the GPS for the speed limit. I think that's good though. Drive it. I think we're actually be starting in Denver if I do this. Oh, that's fine. Make it work. Twitch would be broken for sure. Yeah, that's my main problem. It's too bright. It's screaming. Might have to adjust that. That'd be nice otherwise. Well, I guess we can still live with it. Need some shades, maybe. Okay, I can adjust this. 66. Yeah, I think that's good already. Good. Oh yeah, this is my only gripe with the Classic XL. That bar is always in the way of the side mirror, so it's harder to reverse. Oh yeah, DD 60. Okay. We're now in Denver. You guys want to jump back to Durango? Yeah, let's make it realistic so that we're starting off from where we ended. Whoa. Clean profile, guys. Okay. We can stop here somewhere. Yeah, this is where we delivered stuff, I think. Okay. The CG kind of shines through, huh? Why not? Alright, let's see. Might be a problem. Stick to, I guess it's a refrigerated thing. Don't see any. Look at that, instant Freightliner, no, right? Super high tech. Let me remove that, show everything. That's weird. Maybe it depends on the industry of the place. Yeah, there's nothing here. Maybe we could find some in Farmington. Ah, yes, that's a good idea. That's a good idea because it would always be vaccines. Good call, thanks. Go to Farmington, see if there's something there. Gas up along the way. Somewhere over here. There's the gas station. Oh, another garage. Sure, why not? That would be cheaper. Actually looks quite nice. It's starting to grow on me. Okay, let's see if we can find anything here. I still hear the nice. That persists. Vaccine. Still nothing. What? Huh. Interesting. Well, maybe we can start in struggling for crash. I know, right? Yes, the struggle is real. Oh, I haven't gone through this road yet. Is that new? Is that a hidden road? Cool. Well, we can start in Montrose, but find something that goes to the east or in Grand Junction. Yeah. I guess it comes from some specific cities depending on the industries available. Let's see. There's something. It goes back the same way. No. Let's go for something else. Back. There are two. Going all the way to Washington, no thank you. There we go, Gallup. But that's going to go the same way. It's going to take us back the same way. Not very lucky here. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a bit of a challenge finding those relevant jobs. Let's try Grand Junction. Oh, it looks great here. So let's see if we go through here. It's not as smooth as I hoped. VAC. Oh, this one has a lot. Bryce, Durango, Barstow. Well, it's going to be hard to look for something going east, I think. That's the best we could do. We don't want to go repeat that, so it looks like we'll have to at least repeat part of the way, but go up to Bryce this time. You guys good with that? We can also look somewhere else, Alamosa maybe, and see if we can find something. Let's try. Why not? Let's be a bit picky. Can we stay somewhere there? Come on, give me something. No. Nothing here. Okay, let's start in Denver. Maybe we start off where we should have from the beginning. I guess starting from big cities makes sense. Starting from the airport even. I think it's that this one. Yeah, that's this one. Where's Lucifer? There he is. Cool stuff. Alright, let's see if we get lucky. There's a lot. Nice. Okay, finally. Do we want to go to Grand Junction, where we came from? Or we want to go south from here? That one would be nice. Denver Air Cargo. So that would definitely be something from the airport. Let's take that one. They own a refrigerated trailer. I do, I think. Oh, is that compatible as well? So you don't need to take the actual trailer. That's nice. Alright, where is it? Oh, it's right beside us. Perfect. Nice. I'll take that. I have to restart the game though, guys. Because the speed limit is not compatible with the phone GPS. So go to Mod Manager. Let's add the phone GPS thing for the speed limit. There you go. And if you want to download that, that should be in the mods list as well. Should be a Google Drive link that leads you there. That adds the speed limit even if you're using the phone GPS, which normally it doesn't. Thanks, Alex. Right on the money. By the way, how did that racing thing go? Did you guys push through with that? I think a couple of weeks ago you were planning on going racing. Don't even have any racing games installed. I have been starting to install more games though. Starting to make use of that SSD. It's pretty cool. Oh, I see. So that's when it started. Okay, maybe I can join you guys when you do. That will be pretty chaotic for sure. Alright. I think this works. Good. No speed limit yet, but that should come up later once we get on the road itself. You can raise the Freightliner. I like the sound of that. Pizza, anyone? This is the bait for Rohan, so he joins the stream. Let's see if it will be effective. It's a bit too white on the hood, isn't it? You should have made it a bit more gray. That should work. Maybe if we turn hard enough. Guys, watching any new series? I finally caught up. Finished Star Trek Discovery. Very nice ending. Will there be a season 4? Has it been announced? I wish. And I'm also caught up with, oh, that's actually perfect colors there. Nice. I like it. And I'm also caught up with Expanse. I love that last episode. Very subtle. There's so many small details that you actually have to like watch it more than once, or I even went to a site for the recap to understand like the subtle meanings. Is that a train? Yes, it is. Nice touch. Pull out before that guy gets here. DD is still my favorite. This engine is still my favorite of all time. DD60. Man, look at the clouds there. How can you not like that? Super fluffy clouds. Just 35 here. Even the jake brake sounds awesome. Very bassy, less gruffy, but what it lacks in gruff more than makes up for in the bass department. Looking good. How is Red Dead Online these days, Jay? Or for anyone else who's playing? Starting more and more intrigued by it. Maybe I'll try it soon. That actually got me thinking when you guys were doing, when Alex, Jack, and Blah were hunting a while ago. I was thinking, have you guys had a chance to test out, like, if it's possible to do hunt in Red Dead Online? Because I think the hunting mechanics in Red Dead are, well, they're a lot more casual, but they're quite fun as well. Might be something you would enjoy too. Plus doing everything else in Red Dead that you can. Amazing game that is. Ooh, what airline is that? Sun. No update. They still haven't fixed that volume problem, have they? It's a thing. Multiplayer hunting in Red Dead. Sounds good. Yeah, maybe we can try Red Dead Online one of these days. Normal to legendary. I tried hunting a legendary bear as part of the storyline. Well, it kind of decimated me. And I never tried again. This is in the single player mode, by the way. I'm not sure if it's any different in the online version. Yeah. There won't be any lack of it, Alex. As soon as you stop your horse, he'll do his thing right in front of you. Nice attention to detail. So you'll be filled with just nows all over the place. Hunting is one of the main things in Red Dead Online. Oh, that is cool. Maybe we should try that sometime. Very nice. Your horse farts. Is that a thing? Goodness. The role is called trader. Sorry, what do you mean? What role is that? Horse farts a lot. I haven't heard mine do that. WoT is the same, okay. You need bait, you need to track it. Ah. So online, I thought it was the same. I think in single player there are also those elements. You need the bait, you need the right weapon. Oh, love that. Jake braking under the bridge. The bass even gets louder. Hey Rio, thanks for joining. Let us know if you need any help on the mods list. If you're looking for something in particular. Hey Jesse, thanks for joining. Fountain Tire. Oh wow, that is awesome. How do the truckers like this kind of truck? Is it really as classic as it sounds? We should be taking, I hope I don't get lost here, the left one. Man, those sounds. Quite deafening. Sorry about this. Hang in there. Oh, that was brutal. That's only half the volume, guys. That's only half the volume. Let's move out here. Love the view of the city. Denver skyline. They are great trucks. 24.5 good years. Wow, you're the real thing. That's awesome stuff, man. I still have a hard time trying to decipher the different tire numbers. I always have to load it in my brain what they mean. Bounty Hunter is the 5th role. Trader role. Hunting is the role you get to choose when you start in RD. Oh, so there's actually a role that you would explicitly choose. I thought it was something like just open world and do your thing, and you would call yourself a trader if you trade. You'd call yourself a hunter if you hunt. Things like that. So like, do the missions change depending on the role you choose? Didn't hear a thing. Yeah, definitely something. Bass speaker. Yeah, if you have a subwoofer, that will be pretty intense. 11 inches wide and 24.5-inch rim. Ah, okay, that's starting to make sense. Thank you. What? Getting too loud. We'll see if we need to adjust it. PSI, wow. How is it in normal tires? I think in normal car tires, what am I used to? 30 something, 20 to 30 range. That would make sense, I guess. Bigger tires, bigger pressure. 35. When it rattles her teeth, it's just loud enough. Yeah, that's a good rule of thumb. Drink drunk, the difference is you. Oh, that's a good one. You can choose all 5 roles once you have enough money in gold. You become one that you do. Ah, I see. Nice. Sounds hardcore. How is the new player experience in your opinion? I think that's one of the barriers to entry, if I put it that way. Oftentimes in games, like some of them can get very elitist when it comes to multiplayer experience. Like the new guys will get bullied by the old guys very easily. I think in Elite Dangerous they had something like that. So they had to like create certain measures to protect the new guys so they don't get scared off and not play the game at all. Like they made like a beginner friendly zone or something like that, so that the new guys can play in peace without getting bullied, at least not for the first hour or so. Get the hang of the game before they get bullied. $32 to $40 in most cars. Ah, that's the one. The wheel lug nut gets torqued to 500 feet per pound. Foot per pound. Oh, and a car's only 100. Nice. I have very limited experience when it comes to tires. The only main instance I remember is when we go to a vulcanizing shop, when we notice that one of our tires is losing air very fast compared to the others. We go to a vulcanizing store and the guy does his magic. I'm so amazed with the mechanics there. It's very basic. He doesn't have any fancy tools except for that thing that rotates. That kind of, I'm not sure how you call it. Like you put the tire there and it kind of rotates to remove the tire from the wheel, the tire from the rim, the rubber tire from the actual rim itself. So there's that rotating thing that he uses. But aside from that, I love how he uses like a huge tub, like a huge trough, dips the tire in there, and he looks for the bubble to see where the hole is. It's very basic, no fancy stuff. And then once he knows where the hole is, he gauges the size, and then depending on the size, he can like put like a, I don't know what it is, like a sticker or something, and then he heats it up so it connects to the tire, so it patches up the hole. I love that entire experience. My dad used to take me when he goes to the vulcanizing shop. Very interesting mechanics. Use more PSI than bar. Americans. Story's not the same compared to RDR story mode. Completely different. You have to do with a posse. Others don't usually bother you online. Ah, I see. That's good to hear. So not much bullying going around. So where is this all Where are these complaints coming from? The hacking and the modding? I don't really know the details. Why are people very picky with that? Or is that just a matter of you hear anyone who screams the loudest kind of thing? Receiving area, that's the one. Walmart, I like the 3D model there. Beautiful. That's wonderfully done. Tire mounting machine, that's the one. Yeah, that is super cool. Dunk tank, oh, is that what you call it? Fancy. Yeah. Soap water in a spray bottle. I've never seen it that done. That would also cause crate bubbles. Oh crap. Might have been the wrong direction. Do we make a U-turn here? Soapy water to pinpoint a hole. So you spray the soapy water on the tire, and then what happens with the hole? It also bubbles. Buffer buff, the rubber, put vulcanizing cement, and then a patch stick. So those are the terms. I never knew the terms. I just saw the guy doing it. It's like, wow, this is so cool. Dinner fork in a tire, my goodness. It actually stuck inside. What is that sound? I have a bad feeling about this. I don't think this will work. Perhaps the tire was hungry. Yeah, who are we to judge him? Or it? Tires can get hungry too. Modding is usually in story mode. Ah, I see. Alright, at least I think we can do a rotation, something like this, and then we blindside reverse it out. Might be a bit challenging. Wish we could just enter through the other side. Maybe we could. Is that open? Let's see. If I zoom in here, is that open? Because we can maybe just squeeze in there on that side. Let me try. So we don't have to do any blindside reverse at all. Very nice. Nicely done. It looks like all custom, doesn't it? Oh man. Oh wait, I think it's open. I think we can fit in there. Wrong way. But who's checking? That rail might be checking us though. We have to be very careful. Ay, 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 ay. Made it. Good. Alright. So now what? Good question. We'll see when we get there. I'm not really planning this quite well, just winging it. There it is. There we go, that's a better angle. So we can get closer there and just turn to the left. That should be a much easier reverse than blindsiding all the way through. It's a very nice parking. I'm not sure if it's the first time I delivered a job here. That side, I hope we have space. We'll see, or we'll hear it rather, if you get too close. Does that look good? There we go. Not too shabby. Leave them to align that with the unloading zone. Damage model, that would be great, yeah. Swift collaboration, what do you guys think will happen there? Swift reached out to SCS, if you guys haven't heard, via a tweet, and then I think they continued via DM. Okay, let's see where we get. Vaccines. There's nothing. Don't do this. Yeah, we need more jobs with vaccines. How about Colorado Springs? Let's see if we can find something from there. We jump there. Hey, Pancake. Trackpad and keyboard. Yeah, I don't need a wheel. It will be very nice, but you can do without. Do you use mouse steering or keyboard steering? So we can probably park it up here. We need fuel? Not really. See if we have a job. Custom jobs. A world of contracts? No, unfortunately not. This one has plenty. This one goes to Fort Collins or Steamboat Springs. Well, for the sake of making it fast, let's take this one. Is Walmart or FedEx closer to us? Yeah, either way. Yeah, either way would work. Let's do that. Yeah, a wheel and head tracking is great stuff, but you can start somewhere first. And keyboard and mouse is a good starting point as any. Should we maybe repaint? This is a bit bright. Oh crap, there's no mechanic, at least not anywhere nearby. So let's pick it up and then let's pass through there. Reconfigure. Alright, drive safely. Drive safely. Stay safe, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. And thanks as always for your mod. One of the staples in any profile I use. Also like that Walmart sign. Much better in my opinion than the white one, than the one with the white background. Where the heck is it? Somewhere over on the right side, I guess. There it is. Okay. Smooth Track app. Is that the one where you use your phone? I haven't tried it personally. But I remember when Flight Sim 2020 came out, that became a thing. Because lots of people were looking for some kind of head tracking. And yeah, that got developed, or that became famous. So you don't need an extra device. Just buy the app and place your phone in front of you. I think it's an app that you place in front of you or it's an app that detects your face, your head, and so it tracks your head movements that way. So you place your phone, you load the app, place your phone facing you, and it should act like a head tracker, if that's the one. Right. I guess there would be some kind of free trial, I would assume. You can check if it works with what you want it for. But from what I've seen, people seem to like it. So it might not be as accurate as Track IR, but for the price, definitely worth it. At least that's how it seems. Don't take my word for it though. 100 towers in. Oh, we wanted to do a repaint. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, that's a roundabout. We can make use of that. And we can stop through here. Okay. iPhone 5S. Yeah, that's interesting. But how fast the phone has to be to detect all those movements. Probably depends a lot on the app. I'm watching a K-drama right now in Netflix. It's called Startup, and they have like a similar implementation. So their company is like based on AI. Not really AI, but yeah, image recognition. And yeah, they're trying to like make it as optimal as possible, consuming less power, being compatible with older phones, older slower phones, and still being able to recognize images based on what is seen in the camera. So it's a real thing apparently. Makes sense. Very busy junction there. Oh, I love how the mountains look from afar. Looks so scenic. Yeah, Startup. I waited for that to finish before we started watching it. So I hate getting left hanging. Although in some cases we can't resist, like in Expanse. The Jeep that was turning the opposite way. Yeah. He wasn't scared, I'll give him that. Yeah, I have that common problem. Must be a conflict with the mod somehow. Because I have Ford on the map, but it says it's a Chevrolet. I'll have to look at that. Hopefully this time we don't get disconnected. We'll see. The last time I pointed that out, the stream got cut off. Like it didn't want me to discover its secret. Ford Chevy problem was updated. Ah, nice. There was an update with one of the real company stuff. Thanks. I'll have a look then. Is that the one from P16, I assume? Well, originally from P16, continued by... what's his name? Yeah, by the guy. There we go, the new old P16. That's the one, thanks. I'll have a look at the thread. Good to know it's not just a conflict. Taco Bell. I love it though. The place looks a lot more relatable with all these establishments. Does Taco Bell have also a, how do you say, a notorious image in your own books? Because I remember hearing that from the podcast, like if you want to go straight to the toilet, go for some Taco Bell. Probably a bit exaggerated, but maybe in some cases not so much. We had Taco Bell in the Philippines. It's nothing fancy, right? But it was okay. I didn't have any complaints against it. But then again, different countries, same brand, could be miles and miles apart when it comes to the food. I remember, well, everything in the US is like 10 times larger, the serving size. But even in Manila, in the Philippines versus in Singapore, like take for example McDonald's, the serving size is so different. Like the medium size drink is so different in both countries, and it's like just a few hours apart. The menu items, some of them are the same, but they taste very different. Like it tastes a lot saltier in the Philippines, a bit healthier tasting in Singapore. And yes, I know, like seeing McDonald's and healthy in the same sentence doesn't make sense, but maybe you get the idea. Don't like Mexican food. How about Mexican boats? Most Americans can't handle spicy food. That might be it, yeah. Us Asians, we've had a lot of training. Although, to be fair, in the Philippines, most Filipinos are not very fond of spicy food either. Depends where you're from. There are specific regions in the Philippines where they like eat chili, like the red stuff, the green stuff, whatever, the small stuff. They eat it for snacks, so they're like hardcore chili lovers, but that's like a small subset. The typical Filipino doesn't like spicy food either, but I am, I guess, one of the exceptions. So I love spicy food. So much so that I've influenced Mrs. Clumsy with it as well. Where is the... oh, this one, yes. A Mac dealer. Well, that should serve well, just changing the paint job. Two number 9s. Number 9 large, number 6 with extra dip. Sure know your stuff. Sounds good. Don't like Mexican boats either. There we agree. Mexican food I like, but Mexican boats? No bueno. Filipinos or Spanish descendants? Well, let me think. Because even Spanish food, I wouldn't attribute it as spicy. Maybe there are some dishes that are spicy, but I wouldn't call it a spicy cuisine in general. Not like Thai, right? It's not like Thai, or not like Singaporean. We wanted to change this a bit, yes. Is there something we can change it to? Make it black. Would that fit with the trailer though? Kind of is off now. So white would be ideal, but match it a bit with the grayness. Something like that maybe. A lot more gray. So it's less shiny. That should be okay. Hey, thanks for following. Welcome to the channel. Join us in chat if you're in the mood. Yeah, maybe my standards for spiciness have elevated. But yeah, I wouldn't call Spanish cuisine as spicy in general. When I was new here in Singapore, I was pretty shocked, and I'm pretty familiar with Thai cuisine already, but the dishes here, I guess they have influences from different countries, as you guys can imagine, but the dishes here is like chili filled with some noodles on the side. Like the chili is the star of the show. Like literally, imagine a bowl, fill it with chili, and then just put noodles underneath, maybe something like that, and meat. But it tastes so good. If you can survive the chiliness, at least. And then you have to reserve a spot in the toilet. That's the side effect that you have to accept. Hey Panda, how have you been, man? Done any of the events so far? No worries at all. Continuing our deliveries on the vaccines. And I'm looking at the whiteness of this. I think it's much better. We can actually see reflections now. It's not bleeding out too much anymore. Still is a bit, but not too much. I think that's the right balance. Actually, let's take a photo here. That looked quite a nice scene. The lighting looked very natural that way. I think from here was how it looked better. Yeah, that one. Not too bright. Yeah, it's some nice music. Very chill. Love it. Looks good, thanks. Mama. Has anyone tried Everspace 2 yet? Don't have a lot of space sim fans here. I kind of thought a bit of buying it, but I decided against it at the last minute because I probably wouldn't be able to spend much time in playing it, at least not yet. It looks promising though. The first Everspace is like a space shooter, so it's not a simulation, so very far from Elite Dangerous. It's very arcadey. But the graphics has always been great. But I didn't like Everspace 1, the original, so much before because it was more of a, what did they call it, roguelike mechanics, in a way that you kind of level up and then ultimately you would die. Like, it's not a matter of if, it's when. And when you die, you kind of carry over the XP and everything you've gotten, and then you respawn and then do better next time. But it's kind of like that rotating or looping kind of thing, which I didn't like the idea of. It sounded a bit unnatural. So I wanted something where you level up, but you survive, you know? You level up and you learn, and you don't have to like reset or die to just continue on. So with Everspace 2, that's the biggest change they've done, in my opinion. So they made it a more traditional RPG space shooter kind of thing. So I like that move. I might check it out at some point. Oh, look at this. Traffic is actually pretty decent. Although it's only like mostly one lane. That's a lot of cars for default traffic. Interesting. And speaking of default traffic, what are you guys using as traffic mod these days? I'm currently checking out Arias's super traffic for our ETS2 series, but I haven't. I'm not sure yet if I like it. In some cases it's good, in some cases it can get quite buggy. But it might be more the AI that's buggy than the actual traffic mod. So, still looking for recommendations. Chat died. Are we guys live? Are we live? Are we okay? I think we're good. Slow it down. There we go. Everspace 2, but you just bought Star Citizen. How is it? I've heard very good things about it. Although before there was that problem that it seemed like it would never stop or it would never finish development. But has there been, I think there has been progress the past few months. So how is it now? Stellaris, I think, is a very nice game if you're into the big, how do you say, management games or something like Civilization but for space. That's how I think of it, at least. That's the one I'm imagining. I see. Roaming around Oregon and California on your last job. Even vegetation and graphics can't help California. Needs rework. Yeah, it looks pretty basic now compared to what we have, right? Very different. Oh good, thanks Alex. Hey Saxophone. Thanks for following. Thanks for joining us in chat. Yeah, Turkey might be a bit too far for our trip today. Maybe next time though, when we get back into ATS 2. Hey Korean. Trucking is good. Thanks for following. It's good, but there's a few bugs still in development. Always will be. It is playable. Quite a bit you can do. Nice. Well, I wouldn't want to pronounce the first word. Okay. X is good enough. How are you doing? Are you into trucking as well? Where are we heading again? I think we're headed north, right? To Fort Collins, is it? The place where we met up for the convoy. Is it, what gave him away? Is it the name? Interesting how that came past through Twitch, huh? That's a nice looking bridge. Welcome back, Scotsman. Have you been training? Planet Base, I haven't tried it. Actually missed out on a lot of games. City Skylines is amazing, yes. Especially for the creative types. Unfortunately for me, those juices, creative juices, run out pretty quickly when I try something. Kerbal. I tried Kerbal for a bit. But it was beyond my capabilities. Too much for me. Because it is literally rocket science. It's hard. Too busy trucking. Ah, nice. Welcome back to trucking. Have you done any of the events so far? Or rather, have you started with the event so far? So many hours to city skylines. Yeah, I can definitely relate there. I've been in that situation before. My skills wouldn't be enough to like be a YouTube series, but doesn't mean I don't have fun trying to build something. Doesn't look very nice, but it is my city. And yeah, can get bogged down with the details. It's amazing stuff. Over 5,000 in Kerbal? Goodness, wow. Yes, the first YouTube video in my channel is of city skylines. Checking out Jollibee, I think, if I remember correctly. I don't want to watch it. I can't. Oh, very nice. Look at that. Different Walmart structures there. Very nicely done. The variety. Mars style skyline city. Wow. Yeah, it's amazing how what people are able to come up with. The creativity that some people have. It's amazing. Thankfully, this is a bit more friendly kind of parking. As long as we don't run over that pallet there. Okay, good. There's some of those very creative guys on YouTube. Such a pleasure watching them create stuff. Keralis is one of them, although I haven't watched Keralis in a bit. I'm not sure if he's still into Minecraft. But yeah, I've since graduated from Minecraft already, so I haven't been able to watch his vids. I remember Squirrel has been quite enjoying city skylines before as well. Building lots of hit cities. Spending lots of time on the stream in there. He's not one of the artsy ones, I think, but he does a great job. He's very entertaining. He is able to make it pull through. But I don't think he streams that anymore. What is Squirrel streaming these days? I haven't watched him in a while. I remember before I used to watch him every time. Thought the pallet was done for me too. I was expecting a blug any moment. Keralis still does Minecraft. Trying to take a break. As long as you don't take a break from trucking. Hey, maybe we can do one more. Tokyo Gold game. What is that? Not familiar with that. No! There is. Colorado Springs. Wait a minute. Durango. We're going back the same way we came from. Sorry about this, guys. But it's for the vaccines. So, even though we're repeating the route, let's live with it. Let's try a night drive this time for a change. Why not? Where is that trailer though? Okay, not here. Try to make our way out of this place first. $36.74. Oh, that's much better. Because there's lots of highways. Tokyo Gold is an anime hack and slay game. Ah, very different genre. Still have to play Red Dead. Maybe one of these days. Hunt Showdown, iRacing, Cyberpunk. How often does he stream these days? I think he's changed his schedule so much from when I was watching him last. Last time I watched him, he still had Sunday Night Trucking. I think it's been a while since he had that, right? Would be great to be able to catch up with his content again. If I can manage to find some time, that is SnowRunner. Oh, speaking of SnowRunner, anyone up to date? When is Phase 3 coming out? I think it's in beta at the moment. I think I've seen some videos in YouTube about it. So I'm thinking we could either make a series again when that comes out, or MP would be fun. It's not a sci-fi kind of thing. Another Earth? Not familiar, but looks like a movie or a series. Next month. That might be a good time to get back into SnowRunner. Start a new profile. We'll see. Might have too many ongoing series then, though. Depends on the quality. Wisconsin and logging. Sounds good. The logging, I'm a bit scared. But we'll see how it looks. Yes. XP Sniper in action. That would be great. I hope they improve the optimization. Needed a change of pace. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. That's also one of the reasons why I was looking for a new series to start. Although it's not because I want to stop playing truck sim or flight sim. I want to play it more actually, but I want to find that, like, I don't want it to be just like a sandbox. I really want like a goal, an objective, or a thing that we are striving towards, that additional challenge. And starting a new profile is one of the easiest ways to get that kind of drive back in. But we'll see if we come up with something else, or SCS comes up with something else in the future. $16 to 20 hours per week. Streams what he feels like at stream start. I see. So there is no fixed schedule anymore. That makes sense. Sometimes you need to feel it. You need to trust your feelings. Yeah, and by now he would have lots of his community would be sticking with him because of him, and not mainly because of what he plays. So I guess by now the game he plays would be like icing on the cake, but it's like it's him that his subs, his community is hanging out for. Hauling Hope, that's the one. Go for it. Awesome stuff, Mark. Yeah, I wish I could have shown you more. They also had those lights in the beginning. I forgot to highlight it. Yeah, maybe next time. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate the company. Catch you next time, man. Stay safe and happy weekend. Sure thing. Looking forward to it. Burger King. Waffle House. I don't think I ate at a Waffle House before yet. Is it good there? I love waffles. It's like my comfort food. Normally pretty cheap, but pretty filling. Pretty sweet. Can I fit in? Okay, maybe not. I'll stay here then. Ooh, that guy is a bit aggressive. Let's keep away from that guy. Sounds like bad news. When he plays Hunt and SnowRunner, it's with at least 3 to 4 of his friends. Ah, I see. I'm not familiar with that game. One sec, what is that? Hunt Showdown? Is that like the Hunter? Waffle House. Ooh. That says everything you need to know about it. Oh, there's another one here. Looks like it's famous in Fort... what's this place? Collins? Fort Collins indeed. There you go. Oh, this is the weird bridge. Well, it's not really weird, but I remember whenever I'm in MP, this might be a common issue in MP. I think this is the bridge that when you drive through it, there would be that like flock of birds that would be in a very specific pattern, flying the same way every single time you pass through here. I think it's an MP bug more than anything. P16 company mod is a bit frame heavy. I don't think so, because I remember using P16 mod even before I upgraded, and I didn't experience any difference in performance, but I'm not sure if there are any changes with this recent version. Yeah, me neither. It shouldn't be, because the models, the company models, shouldn't be that high res. Dunkin' Donuts. I love the coffee in Dunkin' Donuts. And having a donut or two along the way is a perfect combo. Yeah, those birds. So here, the birds are quite spaced out. But in MP, they're all together and it looks so unnatural. And every time you pass through the road, it's that exact same pattern. It's like the Matrix. Deja vu. I guess this is one of my most hate is a very strong word, least liked skyboxes, because it should be like a sunset kind of thing, right? But it looks very Instagrammy to me, and although I can imagine that this kind of sky is realistic in some instances, I've seen a sky look like this in real life as well, but it just looks a bit not sure. I kind of like it, but it feels kind of Instagrammy to me, so I'm a bit torn. The other skyboxes look natural already. When it's daytime, it looks as natural to me already, but this one may be a bit of tweaking, personally that is. Stress testing your potato today. Oh my goodness, yeah. Good luck. Awesome photos though, awesome screenshots. You have a nice eye for photography. Hey Testarosa, thanks for joining the stream. Where there's a Burger King, there's always a Waffle House. Ah, okay. But they're both owned by separate companies. Ah, that was what I was going to ask. Because over here in Singapore, we have those kinds of things as well, like probably haven't heard of Toastbox, but yeah, some of them are like always right next to each other. But I think in those cases, they ultimately belong to the same company anyway. 55. NL Sky boxes are better. Yeah. You have to wean off it bit by bit now though. I don't want to rely on it fully anymore because I will get sepangs. Is sepangs a thing or is that a Filipino slang? Separation anxiety. Oh, that sky I like better. That looks a lot more natural to me. Starbucks. Now I'm craving for some coffee. Okay, at least even for driving on the same road, it feels different. Daytime and nighttime driving give off very different vibes. I normally don't like driving at night in the game. Well, I guess in real life also. But in some cases it's kind of relaxing actually. In certain scenarios, depending on the mood. I like the lighting on the buildings. Not overly bright. Not like screaming at you. F1 circuit name. It's like Sepangs, like from separation anxiety. So the spelling is SEPANX. Probably a Filipino invented word from English. Nice looking stadium. Why is there always construction work here in this area? It's weird. Starting to think if it's a random event. Wasn't this here a while ago as well? Well, I guess it would make sense that it's still there. If it suddenly disappeared, that would probably be more curious. The birds are playing MP2. Yeah, I think that's the that might be it. Flocking MP. Hey, Killer B. Thanks. That's mostly JBX graphics. Does the radio open? No, not really. There is a radio feature in the game. You can tune into real FM stations. If they have like a, what do you say? I'm not sure what the technology is, but yeah, you can listen to radio stations. But it won't reflect what you're listening to there. That's just props. And I can't do it in this stream otherwise. Well, you know how it is. Copyright stuff. Oh, it's so dark now. This is why that I don't like night driving. Hey Devils. How are you? Thanks for joining. Problem with traffic. No traffic at all. Interesting. You have G-Traffic 1? What traffic mods are you using? Maybe it's just luck. CB radio. That one? Oh, that's just props. Friendly headlight mod. Much better lighting. Oh, I haven't tried that before. I'll have a look. I'll probably wait for 1.40. If it doesn't improve the night lighting, then we can try it out. Actually, have you guys seen screenshots with night lighting in the new 1.40 lighting update? Have they teased anything about that? I can't recall it. I've mostly seen the daytime pics, which are beautiful. Although I guess the nighttime pics can be quite tricky. No traffic mode, see traffic 1. Maybe it's a map conflict because some maps modify traffic. Maybe you have a faulty map somewhere or a faulty mod load order. Ruda realistic headlight add-on. You know what? I'm not sure. What does it do? I noticed that with John Ruda's trucks I get the pixelated headlights. I think it was a problem with SCS trucks before, but they've gotten fixed. But Ruda's truck retained that pixelated headlight for me. Maybe I do need that add-on. Trucking is going good. You stay away from the all caps though. The realistic headlight add-on dims the headlights. Then hopefully I don't. I don't think I do, because I think when I read that it dims, I stayed away from it. So this might be the normal one. If I remember correctly, that is. No worries, man. Thanks for joining. Are you fond of truck sim as well? No worries. Thanks for adjusting. Yeah, John Ruda Classic XL indeed. I really like these dials though. The what they call uneven lighting, very realistic. I think he has a variant for these as well, makes them more even, but that kind of takes away the fun from it. That looks normal. Some mod makes your filter lights too bright. You can see them in the passenger area. What is a filter light? Oh, that one? Well, I do have John Ruda's flares, so that should be from him. Unless, yeah, there might be some other mod that's... Well, we do have that open, I think. Don't we? Like a window below the door. So maybe that's why. General Mills. Oh, we're delivering this in Walmart. Hey, Patrick! Thanks for the bits, man. Appreciate it. Oh, I shouldn't have. Thanks, man. Very nice. I love the variety of Walmart logos. I think we've delivered to like 3 different Walmart establishments, and each of those had different kinds of lettering. Different logos. Very nicely done. Economy reset. Oh yeah, that might do the trick. Good luck. Oh my goodness, can't see anything. Very badly lit. Distribution center. Yeah. So this is not going to go good. Can't see anything from that side, my goodness. That looks so off. Maybe we can still fix it. Boog. You're now a Walmart employee. By exposure. Yeah, I think so. Great mods. John Ruda? Yeah, definitely. Recording setting for OBS Studio is the one I use. For streaming, I have 6000 bitrate. For recording, I have, I think you call it CQP of 25 or 28, if I remember correctly. Oh my gosh, that's way off. My goodness, no, that will not work. Maybe it's better if I go through here. No, this will last all the way until 11, guys. I'm just prolonging it. Can think of something. Should help with the visibility. That's bad. That won't work. Better lit in real life than in game. You have to be lit better by law. That makes a lot of sense, yeah. For safety and for security and for legal, how do you say? So that nothing shady is going on, figuratively and literally. I hope they add that in, or someone mods and changes these prefabs. Improves the lighting. Don't give up on me. We're almost there. Love that idle sound. Hey, is that a sub? Thanks for subbing. Get back to you in a bit. Ah, Freddy. Thanks for 6 months, man. Thanks for popping by. That would be our good luck charm right here. Let's finish parking this thing. How are you doing? Good. Last one. You should be home free. There we go. Have you guys tried the hands mod? I saw it was being featured in a couple of videos. I think it was for ATS too. Very interesting implementation. Very creative thinking. I wouldn't use it on my own, but nice to see that there's such a thing. Just for, I don't know, a difference. GG. Thanks, Reddy. Red, amber, white setup. 49-inch 4K monitor. Ooh, fancy. Sounds awesome. Goodness, 49-inch. Oh, that would be amazing to truck in. Oh, it looks so gray in this spot, huh? We still have 15 minutes, but I don't think we can make it one more. Let's see if there's something that's... Fort Collins again. Alamosa. Could go here. $38.14. Good. No worries, Panda. No worries. Let's do one more job. We manage it. We'll try. Maybe we extend a bit. We'll see if we can do like a fast job. Fast and secure job. in one. Don't bet on it, but we'll try. We'll make it daytime though. So I'll be sleeping here, waiting till it goes bright before we start our job. Does that work? Oh, I don't think it will. Oh, it did. Lucky. Nice. Fast and no damage. I know, right? Time set at 7. There we go. Beautiful. Awesome. Off we go. 169 miles. Looks so much better at daytime. Turbo. What is that? Happy New Year, devils. Enjoy your 4K screen, man. Hope you get it soon. Sounds like exciting stuff. Oh, good catch. Wow. Didn't even notice it. Thanks, Lucy. Twitch Turbo. Oh, is that such a thing still available? So you can either go Prime Gaming or Twitch Turbo. Ooh, what lane is that? I guess with Twitch Turbo is only for Twitch and not related to Amazon Prime at all. There we go. The pizza lured him out eventually. How are you, Rohan? Still have classes? Pizza! Fly different. Darwin. I got lost. Which gear I should be in? Was too busy playing RDR2. Yeah, what are you finishing in RDR2? You finished all the side missions, right? Hunting, nice. We were talking about that a while ago. I was asking the guys here if like online hunting appealed to them. MP hunting. Very nice game though. Seems like a nice game for MP with all the things you can do. I remember there was an article before. Can't remember if it was during COVID times or if it was some time last year. I remember there was an article that came out. Yeah, I think it was the COVID times because people were trying to find ways of coping with the new normal, as they say. So without physical contact, normally businesses would go to Zoom calls or other teleconferencing solutions, right? This other article came out, and I think what they did instead was they hung out in Reddit online, like sat by a campfire, and that's when they had their meetings. So things felt a lot more immersive. I'm not sure if they managed to get more stuff done in terms of their jobs, but it sure sounded more fun. That would be cool. Yeah, I wonder if they still do it. That was a very creative way of coping. Part of completion, nice. I think I would agree, Rohan. Just because Hunter mechanics is too complex for my brain. Bronze badge. What's a bronze badge? Band. Yeah. Hunter is definitely more realistic. With different rifles, different calibers and everything. And the hunting mechanics are more detailed. But I guess in some ways the simplicity in Red Dead kind of appeals as well. That's more like it. Power tripping. Oh, you did. Yes. Congrats on the bronze badge. Thanks for subbing, man. Why didn't it notify? It didn't appear on me anywhere. Twitch being Twitch. Yeah, I'm looking at the activity feed from Twitch directly and from Streamlabs. No, nothing captured it. Thanks, Panda. I appreciate it. I hope that syncs nicely with Discord still, so you can keep your purple name. GPU's coming back in stock. Next topic. I have no idea. Doesn't seem like it. Ask Alex maybe. But Alex, are you decided on a 3090 now? Or are you still torn on like an AMD or Nvidia? Time to go to India. See Mexican boat. Oh, that's beautiful. That's the sky I want. Very nice. 2000. I guess it's inevitable. They give a price that they say is the standard, but with all the stock restrictions, I don't find it surprising that the prices are going up eventually. Just like it was, I remember when we bought our Switch, our Nintendo Switch, we bought it sometime last year in the midst of the lockdowns. So everyone was looking for a gaming console to buy to keep themselves busy. And so the prices were sky high. We bought our Switch for an insanely expensive amount compared to original. But for us, in the end, it was still worth it because we were able to play Animal Crossing. We were able to keep ourselves busy. So I'm more than happy to pay the extra, the premium. If gifting yourself a new GPU. Do you need it? Mr. 165? Well, Mr. What are you now? Try selling that to Alex if it works. GTX 1060 for 2,000 bucks. Going to wait till the RTX 2060 goes down. Yeah, at this point I think even the 20 series is expensive, right? Or is out of stock as well. I see. Yeah, 2000 is not too bad in that case. Mr. 144. Yeah, for those who are not willing to pay, then you're willing to wait. Man, this place looks great. Let's take a photo here. I know it's probably going to cause us to be late in real time, but that looks so good. Oh, bringing it back in production, I see. Wonder why. Don't they have a 3060 already? 3060 Ti? And they postponed again the 3080 Ti that was getting rumored. But out of stock. Ah, I see. Ah, there you go. Did that just appear or was that like from an hour ago, Panda? Thanks, man. Well, what is this option indeed? Just a tad delayed. Just a tad. Delayed, Panda. Awesome stuff, man. Thanks again. Oh yeah, I remember driving through here. I think I had snowy frosty mod enabled back then though, I think. This is very nice. Oh, and by the way, Twitch, I hope I don't jinx it. Well, the stream is almost over anyway. But yeah, Twitch was more stable today than 2 days ago. I can go back up to 6,000 again. 1080 resolution again on stream. Singapore server is able to handle it again, thankfully. Maybe they were doing some upgrades back a few days ago. You refreshed the stream and it showed an option in the chat. Ah, I see. Scalpers, yeah, true. I understand the price is increasing with demand, but the scalpers I don't like either. They purposely buy and sell so that the prices increase. Twitch fixed it on Wednesday, so it was really a thing. Oh, steady, steady. Steer too hard. Ah, I see. Okay, good to know it was a known problem. Thanks. I wonder what they were tweaking with. Japan. How was your latency there? Hey, Deso. Why am I not surprised? Deso and triple motor I think belong in the same sentence. Always. How are you, man? Control is on Game Pass now. Bye. 1 or 2, that's not bad. All the way from Japan, cool. So only your bitrate suffered a bit. Not too shabby. Alamosa, we're here. Triple monitor hype. In this case, would it be legal to turn right? I have my doubts. Because there's a specific traffic light for the right turn. Japan's internet speed. Yeah, Japan and Korea have very fast internet speeds. Singapore is, I think, catching up as well. Ah, okay. You can still turn right even with that traffic light. Good to know. Thanks. I guess you only cannot turn when there's specifically, explicitly a sign which says no right turn on red, right? Like in the Philippines, it's a case-to-case basis. I think I mentioned this before. Depends on the police officer who is standing by. If he feels like you should be able to turn right on red or not. There we go. Nice. Silly Panda is whole. $11 a.m. hype. Almost there, almost there. Hang tight. What mission am I on RDR2? We ran. There's this town where you cannot bring out your guns. Like it keeps on saying that Dutch asked to behave and stuff like that. No violence in the town. I forgot what that was. Valentine. No, not Valentine. After. The one on the south, I think. It seemed in the south. The one where there were two families against each other. Rhodes, that's the one. Yes, Rhodes. Am I still far from finishing the story? I think it said 38%, but that might be everything, not just the storyline. Yeah, I'm a bit hesitant to start the mission that continues the mission, the storyline. So I'm curious in exploring everything else. I haven't been able to play in a while. Why is that floating? Oh, because it's an inclined. Might be easier if it turn around here. Guarma. Yeah, doesn't ring a bell, so that's good. No spoilers. Custom paint job. No, we do have a custom paint job on the trailer, but not on the truck. $10 gigs, oh my goodness. What are we going to use that for? Well, I guess you can always find a use for it. Yeah, hanging toy. I like that hanging toy. It's perfect for my taste. The word, the color, the design. I will definitely be using it. I'll be modding this truck just so that accessory will be compatible with this. Can't see anything. Oh, there you go. It's a tad far. I turned too late. Nah, let's not push it. Let's turn the right way. Slow it down. The incline makes it a bit confusing. Thankfully, there's that yellow line, which you can hopefully follow accurately. Kind of. Alright. Low gear. There we go. Looks good. Just even that out. Perfect. Thank you. Whew. Not too shabby. I like the look of that truck. Like a glove. Perfect. Nice. Awesome stuff, guys. How many do we have? One sec. Oh, we managed 6 jobs today. Oh, that's a shame. Could have done one more and finished everything. I'll do that offline. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. Oh my goodness, that looks painful for the 5th wheel. 41.61. We can live with that. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the company. Catch you in Discord, right? Thanks, and Clumsy Trucking, everybody. Good luck with the event. Let's go and deliver those vaccines. Stay safe. Have a great weekend. And catch you soon. Bye-bye.